ABC's Local 24 News Midday.
Welcome back this midday. Renowned pediatrician Dr. Bill Sears is in town to speak with local pediatricians at the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Memphis Second Tuesday dinner. He joins us today to talk about how to raise a smarter child. Dr. Sears, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Joy. It's wonderful to be with you.
Well, it's not often that we have somebody in the studio who has graced Time magazine. So you have written several books on child development and how to raise children in a smarter way. So let's talk about that a little bit.
Smarter kids. Every parent wants a smarter child.
Every parent does. I have a 1.5-year-old.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And the first question, you know, my husband and I, as we're raising him, is we want to know what we need to be doing to make sure that we are pushing him how he needs to be and supporting him in other ways.
First, Joy, is what you feed the brain. The brain, above all other organs in the body, is most affected by nutrition. You put good food in the mouth, you get smart brains. And the four best smart foods: seafood, fish, blueberries, greens, and nuts. And so I tell my patients, go fish, go blue, go green, and go nuts.
That's very easy to remember.
Yeah. And the reason seafood's so good is I tell parents, remember, you're raising a little fat head. The brain is 60% fat.
Okay.
And so kids need a right fat diet, like mother's milk, for example. Mother's milk is the perfect fat for smarter brains. And then what we do in pediatrics now, we start babies off on avocados at 6 months and salmon at 7 months because they're high-fat foods, right fat foods, to build a smarter brain, which is a little fat head.
So my son loves avocados, so we're good there.
Well, he's going to be smart.
So is food really the primary focus here then?
It is. Food, and you know, it's just like Mom said too. Eat your fruits and veggies and go outside and play. And fruit and vegetable supplements, like here in Memphis, my favorite is Juice Plus. It's made right here in Memphis. And Mom said, go outside and play. Movement. When you go out and run and exercise, when you increase the blood flow to the brain, it makes what we call brain growth factor. It's like fertilizer for brain growth. So that go outside and play is wonderful brain tonic.
How important is it for parents to be playing with their children and have that dialogue with them? That
interaction. And it's so funny when I see moms and dads do it differently. When you go out on a monkey bars, Mom will say, be careful, and Dad will say, climb higher.
Right.
You know, they're both right. So get your kids moving. When they took recess out of schools, you know, things went down a bit neurologically, so get kids moving, get them eating brain foods, smart foods, and lots of movement.
All right, and again, the smart foods are?
Go fish, go blue, blueberries, go green, and go nuts.
Perfect. And what other tips are you going to be giving to people at the Boys and Girls Club today?
Well, this will be to pediatricians and doctors, and we're going to talk about how to raise a smarter child.
Very important, very important.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you,
We really
Joy.
appreciate
Good to be with
it.
you.
All right, now let's toss it on over to Lauren to see if you can get outside.